For entertainment purposes only.
They really don't want me talking to y'all at all. At all. I've had all kind of things happen. I've had to change cell phones because cell phones have almost blown up on me. I don't know who cell phones blow up, but they've done all kind of stuff to keep me from talking. But so right now I'm not gonna go into no real details that's offensive to any race of people or any group of people or nothing like that. No sexual preferences. I'm not going into anything that's going to offend anybody. I'm keeping this strictly about just basic future stuff. And it's a damn shame, excuse my language, y'all, that I got to do it like that. Look, listen to me. If I knew somebody like me, I would want to know exactly what he saw. I wouldn't want him to cut nothing out. Tell me what you saw. But unfortunately, it's either TikTok or the people on here. But I believe it's both. Because the American people are real touchy. You can't tell them nothing, but you missing out on the truth, y'all. I'm telling you, the stuff I seen, I just feel like the whole population need to know. And see, that's the big secret. The big secret is this, that this whole planet is about to be destroyed. Not just America. America gonna get annihilated, but this whole world is about to be destroyed. People gonna survive here and there. Ain't nobody gonna survive in America. Like, I'm not even playing. Or India. Sorry. Don't mean to hurt no feelings or nothing like that. But India, the whole continent, I mean, not continent, that whole piece of land right there is going to be at the bottom of the ocean after this is all over with. Along with a lot of parts of Asia and China, a lot of parts of Europe, going to be underwater. America going to be broken to pieces. It's going to turn into a bunch of islands down at the equator. I saw these things. Can't nobody convince me different because everything I saw is already starting to come to pass. The first prophecy that came true was the metro train in St. Louis, where I live at. In my city, St. Louis, the metro train. After that, everything started falling in place. Around the year 2000, that's when I knew I went to the future. But when it first happened, I didn't know where I went. I didn't know I went to the future. I didn't know. I didn't know what had happened to me, But over time, when things started happening and stuff like that, it was no doubt, yeah, we done, y'all. It's like that. I'm gonna tell you like this. You know the flood of Noah in the Bible, right? All praises to the Most High, Creator of all things. I have to give glory to the Lord, y'all. But you know the flood of Noah in the Bible, right? Um, Before the flood, it was billions of people on this planet. You had different races and ethnicities that we'll never see what they look like. That had different looks than we have today. Different languages and customs and styles of and all that. Technologies that we'll never see. They dug some of it up. They was lying to everybody, telling the world they was digging up dinosaur bones, but they was lying. They was digging up laptops and ray guns and flying machines. That's what they was digging up. Not no dinosaur bones, y'all. That was whole lies they were telling to the people. That's all they do is lie to the people. You can't trust these folks. See, the big secret is that this world is about to be destroyed like the flood of Noah. That's why they building bunkers, underground bunkers, seed banks, and all these type of things to survive. What it look like? If it looked like a duck and quack like a duck, what is it? A squirrel? No, it's a duck. You see what they doing right in front of y'all faces, and they don't care if they feed you poison food as they kidnap the kids. This is craziness. This is craziness. And American people are helpless. I'm watching it. They helpless to do anything to these tyrants. You know why? Because they got y'all divided. Divide and conquer works every time. They don't like each other because they race. They don't like because this or that. And all of this, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all, just put it like this. When I went to the future, there's no way out of it. I seen the future of America. Seen it with my own two eyes. Nobody could convince me different. But like before the flood of Noah, it was billions of people on this earth. Different cultures and nationalities and races and all that you'll never know what they look like. It was people with animal type head, dog heads. It was giants. It was all kind of humanoid type creatures and things here. Probably robots too. All kind of stuff was here. God wiped this whole planet out. Killed everybody. Yep. All those races and nationalities wiped off the face of this earth. And that's what I'm telling y'all about to happen again. Not a flood, though. It's going to be some flooding, but that's not the major cause of the destruction. It's going to be all types of natural storms. It's just going to be off the chain. Fire going to fall from the sky. Earthquakes going to crack places in half. Sinkholes the size of small cities. I'm not playing, man. I'm not playing. And the days that these things will happen is the days where men become total willing rebels of Satan. Where they be totally run off their lust and their desires and they don't care about their fellow man. That's why I tell y'all, stop dating. Don't date. That's a custom of America, Babylon. That's when you just go sleep from person to person to person to person to person. Sleeping with people. Sharing your energy, sharing your DNA, sharing different things that you don't supposed to. You don't give yourself to people like that. All that's heathenish. God don't like that. And that lifestyle welcome demons into your homes. You got people walking around here fully possessed by demons. And some people walking around here ain't even people. I told people this years ago. And the thing is, when you going around dating and sleeping with people, I guarantee you a whole bunch of y'all then slept with people that wasn't even people. Some handsome man came up and swept you off your feet, or you had to have him. He probably materialized right outside your door and appeared and came right into your house, a whole demon, a stone cold demon. And when he left your house from sleeping with you, he probably dematerialized right outside your door and went into the wind as invisible. You know, they materialize anywhere they want to. For real. They walk through walls. Trust me, I know. I done dealt with a whole lot of stuff in my life, y'all. I believe I need to be telling this stuff. You know, I wasn't finna tell all this stuff like this. I had a friend of mine, this old guy, he was a rabbi over in Israel. He was a black dude, though. And he wasn't with all the other people, rabbis and stuff like that. He lived up in the hills, in a desert area called Tel Arad. He always said that was the real place that Israel was, that Jerusalem was at, or Israel was at, or something like that. He studied all that type of stuff. He's an archaeologist. But I used to talk to him on the phone, and I told him my story. He heard of me. This is like 2017, right when God did something to the time, and messed time up and caused time to start being erratic and start to slow down and speed up. Haven't y'all noticed something wrong with time? It's been speeding up and stuff like that. That's because time is about to unravel and stop. When God destroyed this earth with this destruction that's coming, he gonna literally stop time when the darkness comes. You're gonna have wars, natural disasters, the great destruction, boom, and then darkness. And in that darkness, continents gonna be moving. And if you ain't died from what happened before that, you dead then. The only way you make it through this is if God wants you to make it through this. I ain't playing. That's the only way you're gonna make it through this, is if the Lord God in heaven wants you to make it through this. If not, be prepared to go and get up out of here. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Just live righteously. Try to live the rest of your life righteous. Act like y'all like you grown people got some sense, in other words. I'm telling you, because things is about to get real bad. You're gonna have to have the Lord. God is all we got, y'all.